It has been one day now since the fifth anniversary live stream, and I want to give my feedback as to how it went. I liked about it. It was a really good one compared to the previous one, and things I would probably like a little bit of critique on, but like nothing really bad for the most part. So if you guys weren't there, it was at like 11 p.m. Nighttime for North Americans, sleep time for Europeans, and decently early in the morning for people in Asia. I'll tell you that much. I think the people that had the best time for this were like West Coast North Americans and maybe Hawaiians, like in the like late afternoon thing. Otherwise, time zones like whatever. Honestly, um, but yeah, it's a 1 hour stream. Had fun with it on my live stream, that's for sure, because we were talking about it. And yeah, so I think they went over a couple things here, like the art stuff. I'm mainly gonna talk about like the gameplay stuff in general. Just what I'm gonna talk about. It's like there's a couple skits here. There was a music video, pretty good. Copyright music though, so that's interesting. So usually how they start off is basic statistics. There's a couple things here. Um, they're talking about, and honestly, when it comes to this right here, they really do tell you like what it is, but I think like maybe I wasn't paying attention. I feel like yeah, for like these kind of scenarios right here, like they should list like what the thing is talking about. At least for me, 'cause I know over here when we go to like this part, it says vows and oath weddings. So like obviously the ones that get the most rings or whatever. But I feel like for these skins or whatever, right? Like they should tell you like what this topic is talking about. Otherwise, like if people came in like late, you don't know what they're talking about. If I were to look at this right now with this, um, I don't know what they're talking about. It could be like I think what was this again? I forgot what it was, but I think most ring this year. I don't know. Valentine's Day Secretary. Was it this one? It might have been this one actually. Wait, is that the case? Oh, it is actually. Yes. Okay, never mind. I lied. It's all the way in the top right corner. Okay, that's not bad, but I feel like this should have been like a lot bigger though, because that's like difficult to like comprehend. So if I were to like annual review right here, put like oath, much clearer compared to like the top right corner. But that's just me though. So when I was first looking at this, I was like, whoa, I don't know what they're talking about right here or whatever. But yeah, statistic wise, I think last year, like we had a couple people stuck like this area. Still kind of is though. Honestly, I'm not even surprised that like 2/3 of the player base is like 1 through 40. Really not actually. Um, basically, if you want like if you spend like what $10 or whatever, you can at least get right here. Like I think spending $10 at least gets you in the top like 20% of the player base. That's actually a lot. So yeah, a lot of people are stuck here. You know, like level 40 takes like less than a day, honestly, or 2 days. Like it's really really fast. It doesn't take that much effort at all. Really really quick. So and I'm just saying. Starters. I think it was Z23. No one's really surprised about Z20. Okay, now this is actually a funny one right here. If you were to go like right here, now is there like a full splitter? I don't think so. But this one was weird because I honestly thought this one was just for like all carriers, like carriers included. Because I would have been like Unicorn or like Perseus or whatever, right? Like I single handedly used Perseus like 100,000 times now. But I don't know. Like I honestly like thought it was gonna be that, but judging my statistics though, I'm surprised Essex is even on here. Like I thought like it'd be the Fox sisters if they're going by just pure regular aircraft carriers or whatever. So yeah, they got a couple artists right here talking with. I don't know any of these artists is actually not like a big artist guy nowadays. I don't use Twitter or X nowadays, what's called much. The voice acting is really cool. Honestly, I got baited because when they showed Samir Usaka, I saw Queen Elizabeth. I was like, oh, is she getting retrofit? That's all you see like in the, like bottom, like the right side. Like I put like I changed it to like Queen Elizabeth or whatever. Uh, checklist, but we got baited. Or I got baited at least. Wasn't Um, they get a lot of voice actors talking about this time around. Now, this is an event I got invited to earlier this year, but I didn't really go to it because I was like, I don't want to go to West Coast for like a week, unless like all expense paid. But I'm not gonna bother with it. But I turned it down though. I think this is the music video, or whatever they're talking about. This is the it they're talking about too. Now here's the event, right? This is what a lot of people came here for. Honestly, I will say this much. I'm surprised we ever go back to SSR events because I thought SSR events were basically dead up until like earlier this year. Because my thought process was ever since they announced UR events, like they just don't add SSR events anymore. Minus collabs. Collabs don't really count for me. Like regular SSR events. So the fact that they announced one, I'm very, very surprised that they actually did it. I think moving forward, if they were to continue doing SSR events, I think it's primarily gonna be for the non big factions. So like French, Italy, and like maybe Chinese ones or whatever. Russian events as well too. I think they're gonna get the non SSR, non UR SSR events or whatever. So actually very very surprised here though. There's 6 ships. So, like the moment I heard 6 ships, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be SSR event. There's no way. So very very excited there. Here's the event. I think I saw it in the video I uploaded before this one. Honestly, the presentation for this or the preview is actually really like, mainly because I can understand it in English or whatever. Well, it's surprising, right? Uh, but actually really enticing. So it's a French event. French event usually means French baguette guns. I'm hoping French baguette guns are gonna be farmable for this event. Because if it is, you guys already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be telling you guys, everyone are farming that event. It's gonna be very very important. So I'm not gonna go over this event too much. You guys saw it in the previous video. If not, go watch that previous video to see the full um loadout of what's to offer for this upcoming event though. But design wise, not terrible. I do like the designs. I think the Ask one, which is the main ship, what was their name? Like Memento. I want to say that C becomes a T sound, but I do like this design a lot though. Really good. Now, there are a couple skins here as well too. Um, big fan of some of the skins here. Sports skins are always nice. I do like sports attire pretty recently, like a lot. Like baseball outfits, tennis outfits. Those are really really good. So, big fan of those. Now I will say this one. The Ask L2D is weird for me. I was talking about this. If you guys can't really see the live stream anymore because it got banned for copyright or whatever, but the Ask L2D is kind of weird for me. Mainly because I think Ask art style doesn't really work with L2D that well. Like we have Richelieu, sure, but like I feel like Richelieu was like an exception. Because if you ever look here, like if you see like the outlines move or whatever, it's kind of weird, right? Like you see like this little like out shady outline of the Ask art, and then it starts moving. Like I don't know how I feel about that. Otherwise, though, as like a regular art though, very very nice. A golf skin, very very nice. So not bad. For design wise, not bad. For L2D though, figure skating, that's a rare one. I think we don't have much figure skating theme, so I do like the new concept by all means. And then I think they showed the new retrofit as well too, which is gonna be West Virginia. Honestly, I think this one threw everyone off because I don't think anyone at all expected West Virginia to get a retrofit. So I don't think shit's gonna be like super game changing whatever. I do like the skin a lot right here. It looks really really nice. Gives me Sauri vibes from Blue Archive by all means. But yeah, I do like that art a lot. Then we have Helna's getting like the 7th billion skin in the game. Oh my god, that girl gets way too much love. It's crazy. That's what happens when you have a broken skill, guys. Everyone basically like loves you forever. If you're relevant in the current like meta for like gameplay, or whatever, you're pretty much gonna get a lot of skins. Enterprise, Helna, ships that are like very old that's been stuck around for like many years now. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot cheap. That's for sure. Dynamic effects for the two DR ships, Hindenburg and Kearsarge, so that is always nice to see. And a couple other things as well too. I think they're talking about like the interview stuff or whatever. I'm not gonna talk about like too much in detail about these things. A lot of it's merch, a lot of it's like post stuff, whatever. But I will say this. This anniversary was actually, well, this stream or whatever is actually like compared to last year, like the years before that, it's actually big step up, big step up. The fact that they cannot give out too much information because um we're a month behind Japanese anniversary, and they're better off saving most of the bulk of new information and events for that anniversary. Actually, they did a really good job compensating for that. Like the retrofits, new event, whereas last year was just a new retrofit. So yeah, I will say this retrofit though was like really kind of whatever. I don't think a lot of people are really excited about West Virginia getting a retrofit compared to Arc Royal from last year. But it's a retrofit though. I think some people are expecting a UR retrofit. I mean, they might have one next month though. I doubt it. It's been like 2 years now. But do they get one? It's like again, it's in my checklist to the right here. So yeah, new event though. I'm actually surprised they're actually. So we're getting two back-to-back new events. We're getting this one, which is the SSR one with no URs, and then the next event is going to be the UR events. I'm making a video about that in a week. But not bad. Live stream by all means. A lot of things was covered. I will say that a couple things can be improved on. I think the event presentation was really good. The skin presentation was fine, honestly. I don't think it was like, I don't have much to say about that. I think that was fine. That was good. I think the beginning part though, like that could, it wasn't terrible. I think they have like like an announcement of like things they want to show or whatever, so that worked out. I will say that like they can do more statistics. I feel like if they talked more about statistics in the game, it would show people like more about like it would bring up more in attention the aspect of the game itself. So like people are right here, people progress this far, like roll 13, roll 14 progression. How many people like completed OS or whatever? How many people completed challenge modes? If they bring more of these into the live stream like presentation, it'll bring attention to the player base. Meaning, if they're like slacking or whatever, it'd be like, oh, I'm in this curve or whatever, right? Something to work on. It's not really like persuading them to be like hardcore gamers, but it's just like a little push for them to like get motivated to actually like completing the game or whatever. Like show people that cleared arbiters or whatever, right? Now I know a lot of people are gonna be scared about it, but honestly, if they see that like 5% of the community completed arbiters or whatever, and they want to join that 5%, it gives them a little push for them to start playing the game more. And if they play the game more, that's good player retention. And I know this game wants player retention a lot right now, so hint, hint, just nudge, nudge. Showing more player statistics actually helps out. At least I think so, because it's gonna bring into attention game statistics that may help motivate players to play the game more and achieve much more goals in the game compared to just log in and just dump some cubes and try to get something really nice, right? So yeah. Anyways, that's my quick critique of this stream. Overall, very good. Solid 8.5 out of 10 from me. The only thing I don't like about this stream was that I got bans. So people that are watching it on mice or the VODs or whatever, they're like, Kimo, where's the VODs for a live stream or whatever of you watching it? And I'm like, yeah, there's like 3 songs going on here that was like copyrighted, and yeah, that's not gonna work out. Anyways, though, hope y'all enjoyed that quick review of the live stream. If you guys actually want to watch the live stream or whatever of the VODs, I'll go ahead and link it in the description. Not mine, but the actual live stream that was last night on the Azur Lane channel. Yeah, thank you guys for watching as always. I'm out of here. See y'all in the next video as always.